Now, Israel says it's investigating whether Hamas was behind Wednesday's attack on a United Nations facility in Gaza that killed at least 9 people. The training centre in Khan Yunis was sheltering displaced Palestinians. The UN says the site was hit by tank shells. Well, with me now in the studio is Shehata from BBC Arabic. Good morning to you, Saeed. So what's been the reaction to this attack at the UN facility?
The reaction was like a little bit of frustration from the UNRWA, especially the Commissioner General Philip Lazzarini, who said the location was shared with Israeli forces. There is a big mark as a UN center, but the result was at least 9 people died and 75 injured. And he said it's another example of the violation of the rules of the war, which respecting the civilian, respecting the UN don't like fire against them, but it was hit by a tank fire, which is led to the destruction and fire, and they tried to reach that to rescue people. So from this side, there's frustration from the UN, frustration from the Palestinian, frustration from the whole thing about the ceasefire, because intense fighting in Khan Yunis is ongoing for a few days now, and the Israeli army saying they are behind the Hamas leaders who are hiding in Khan Yunis. But the civilian casualties is going day by day like higher, and now reaching the about more than 25,000 people died so far. So it is another sign of the casualties and the problem of the war and fighting.
In the meantime, the tensions between Qatar and Israel regarding a potential deal about the release of hostages in exchange for a pause in hostilities, you're hearing that things are not improving in terms of those relations?
Unfortunately, there is a problem now. The Israeli finance minister Bezalel Smotrich said that Qatar should have no role in the future of Gaza after the war, and he says the West should put more pressure on Qatar to release hostages. In addition to that, there is a leaked recording of the Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, revealed by Israeli TV channel, saying that the United States is disappointed by the United States not put more pressure on Qatar, and he even said to the family of the hostages, saying to them that he didn't thank Qatar like publicly because of he didn't put enough pressure on to release hostages. And the problem now is how can this affect the future negotiation, especially there is an Egyptian 5-stage plan to release hostages and end hostilities.
Saeed, thank you so much for bringing us up to date on the latest.